Hey, 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 hey,
Ooh, big head on the beat.
hey. Money stay the same, friends is changing up. Eagles fly alone, get your paper up. I can't make this 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 up. Money stay the same.
Good morning, people. You know who it is. Tay Wiz coming live for the Man Cave as usual. For those people out there who do not know who I am, please feel free to subscribe at my YouTube channel and my Twitter page at TAE_WIGGS. You know I keep up on latest scores and stats and news injuries around these 2017 NBA Finals, of course. I just want to jump right into the game last night. I mean, how many people sat there and watched the game all the way through from the first through the fourth quarter? I know a lot of people didn't. I'm looking at my Twitter. I was on Twitter last night. For those who didn't know, people was turning the game off with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Some people turned the game off in the third quarter, but me, I watched the whole thing and see what unraveled. Uh, I thought the Cavaliers started the game off strong. They came with a nice game plan. I thought the game plan they was going for was executed just right in the first quarter. When I was looking at the stats, as I'm looking down on my paper right here, LeBron James at the end of the first quarter had 10 points, 5 assists and a rebound. Kevin Love with 9 points and 2 rebounds. Kevin Love he's playing great last night. I feel like at some point in time the Cavaliers stopped going away from Kevin Love. If you kept giving the ball to Kevin Love, I thought the Cavaliers' chances was even higher. But once they started doing it, started playing small ball and would lay out and shoot out of threes, that's when the game flipped. Richard Jefferson, who I thought played in the first quarter, was pretty awesome too. He had 5 points, 2 from 2. Um, but when we look at the Warriors, what they was doing in the first quarter, I mean, they scored 40 points on the Cavaliers in the first quarter. You're not going to win games if you're giving up 40 points to a team like this. This team has 5 Olympic gold medalists on their team from Andre Iguodala, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson. 5 Olympic gold medalists to help take down LeBron James. That says something about LeBron James. If he's not the GOAT, I don't know who is right now. The thing that bothered me that Kevin Durant had 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in the first quarter. So when people say Kevin Durant don't have enough defense and he needed help on the defensive end of the court, I thought he played a hell of a job on the defensive end on players going to the hole. The Warriors does not switch a lot. The Cavaliers are doing too much switching throughout the game. They could not stay with their man. Every time a certain player gets the ball, they have to go over for help for double team. You don't need to do that. Cavaliers just fall back and stick to the scripts. Play man defense. If the ball go in, the ball go in. Steph Curry, this guy had 15 points in the first quarter, but 15 of his points came from the free throw line. He was 10 for 10 from the free throw line. He had 10 points from the free throw line, which I thought was kind of crazy because even though the refereeing crew, I didn't like, but I'm not gonna blame the refs on how the Cavaliers was playing. I thought the Cavaliers needed to go to the hole a bit more, stop passing up a lot of shots. I keep saying this: the most aggressive team will get the calls. And last night, the Golden State Warriors were the most aggressive team. They wanted to win the game. Like Draymond Green said, he wanted to annihilate the Cavaliers. And right now, the Cavaliers right now are headed to uncharted territory. They have to come home and get a win. They have to get 2 wins at home. They have to defend the land. Or not, the Golden State Warriors will fly to Cleveland and leave with that Larry O'Brien trophy and head back to the West Coast. You don't want the Warriors to come in your team, in your arena, up 2-0 and want to leave out the arena 4-0 and sweep. Draymond Green, I thought, had an impressive first quarter. Even though he had 6 points, he was 2 from 4 from downtown. The Cavaliers is leaving too many players open. The double team is not working. They have 4 potential Hall of Famers on their squad. Stop switching on defense. You're not going to win like that. You can't switch. How every time the Cavaliers on defense, they look lost. They look puzzled. You can't look lost or puzzled on defense. I'm still trying to figure out what Tyronn Lue is doing. He say he has a defensive scheme. I haven't seen it yet. So when the defensive scheme shows up, I want to see it. You're not going to see it. Kyrie Irving is looking lost on defense. J.R. Smith keep going for head fakes. Why are you going for head fakes every trip up the floor? Why are J.R. Smith? I'm not going to call you J.R. Smith. I'm going to call you Earl Smith Jr. Only took 2 shots last night, passing up shots, going for head fakes. It's unbelievable. Tristan Thompson is dating the Kardashians. That Kardashian curse is real. Look at Lamar Odom. Look at Rashad McCants. Look at Reggie Bush. And look at James Harden. What all these guys have in common? Huh? The curse is real. The curse is real. Yes, Lamar Odom won a championship, but look what happened after the championship. Lamar Odom is not Lamar Odom. He is not the goods. His nickname is the goods. He is looking like the bads out here. Reggie Bush can't even find a home in the NFL. Rashad McCants lost $70 million messing around with a Kardashian. So you get what I'm going? Do you see where I'm going with this? I'm just devastated that Tristan Thompson is getting out-rebounded by Steph Curry in these first 2 games of the series. Steph Curry's out-rebounded him 18-6. It's not a good look. I don't see the same Tristan Thompson I seen in the first round. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but these is one of the guys that I vouch for. Let's see, the Cavaliers can win the championships with him. And the Cavaliers gave him $82 million. He's not worth $82 million. Let's keep that straight. He is not worth $82 million. But I'm going to stick to the script right now. The Cavs better win the next 2 games. Because what I'm seeing from the Cavaliers, there's only 2 players coming to play right now. That's LeBron James and Kevin Love. Kyrie Irving looking lost on offense. The second quarter going into half, I thought the Cavaliers did a great run right there, cutting the lead down to 3. James went 18 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Kevin Love with 15 points, 3 rebounds. Also thought he played well. But Kyrie Irving, you need to step it up, young man. 10 points and 1 rebound and 3 assists through 2 quarters in the first half. Kevin Durant is looking unstoppable. He's looking like he is the second best player right now in basketball. He had 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Klay Thompson found his groove back. 11 points, 4 rebounds at half. And this thing is still posing me. Steph Curry had 15 points in the first quarter. Ended the second quarter still with 15 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. You're not going to beat a team like that. People are finding their grooves now. Cavaliers only had 7 turnovers in the first half. Warriors with 13 turnovers. Cavaliers are 3 for 12 from the 3-point line. Too many threes. Attack the hole. You have to attack this team. You have to attack the team. You have to. Because they're attacking you. And the Warriors is 8 for 20 from the 3-point line. I'm going to ball this up. Because that first half never existed. But one thing I'm going to say about this game that I've been watching. The Cavaliers right now, like I said, I don't want to get the referees involved into this, but you have to. I don't want to blame the referees because they take the players to win the game. And I keep saying the most aggressive team will win this game. But when you had Steph Curry in the first quarter going to the free throw line 5 times, he was 10 for 10. Every time, I don't know if people was watching the same game I was watching. Every time I thought the Cavaliers get within 2 or 3 points, the referees just come down the other end for the Warriors and blow the whistle in the act of a shooting foul. It's unfair to the Cavaliers because I feel like every time the Cavaliers got into a little groove, the referee said, uh-oh, Cavaliers, not tonight. Put them right on the free throw line. They shooting free throws. So you can't play defense how you want to because you're worrying about am I going to foul this guy at the on the shooting end? I'm gonna foul this guy 30 feet away from the ball while I'm playing great defense. So I feel like the Cavaliers last night played 8-on-5. I don't care what people think of what Tay Witt said right now. But right now, when I'm watching, the Cavs look frustrated because when they go to the hole as well, they're not getting the same type of calls. I thought the referee crew yesterday deserved an F minus for what they did last night. I don't believe that every time the Cavaliers go to the hole that they want to get hacked. I remember on one possession, Kevin Love had like 2 offensive rebounds and he was getting beat up by Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and the Steph Curry. And they did not call absolutely anything. But when you go down to the other end of the floor, they called a foul on J.R. Smith. He didn't really go for a head fake. Steph Curry leaned into him and shot the ball, and J.R. Smith fell back, and Tony Brothers blew that whistle. I noticed every time Tony Brothers ref a game for the Cavaliers, LeBron James' crew, that the Cavaliers become the opposite end of the whistle. That means the Cavaliers doesn't receive a whistle for the fouls they go into the hole. I feel like plenty of times the Cavaliers went last night and went strong to the hole and played aggressive. And I feel like the referees just swallowed the whistle and didn't call anything. That is unacceptable. Second half, going into the third quarter, the one thing about the Cavaliers, their Achilles tendon will be their third quarter. Can't win a third quarter. For some reason, they can play a great first, second, and quarter, put together a good first half. But when that third quarter start, they for some reason manage to always give up 30 points to certain teams. Like I said, all year long, they've been saying it. And I've listened to the Cleveland Outlet Media Radio. I've listened to all the radios, sports radios around in the NBA Association, listening to different people during the season. They said, one thing about the Cavaliers, if they want to win a championship, they have to put together a nice third quarter. I keep saying this, and I'm going to say it again. The first quarter dictate what you're going to do in that third quarter, and that third quarter going to dictate what you do in the fourth quarter. And right now, the Cavaliers have not yet to put together a good third quarter. Once they figure out to put a good third quarter together, they will finally realize that they can actually win a game. But until then, if they keep losing third quarters, they will be going home early for the summer. And I'm going to get back right now what the Cavaliers did in the second half. LeBron James had 29 points, 11 rebounds, 14 assists, 3 steals. In the block, he was 12 for 18. Another triple-double. He's tied for 8 with Magic Johnson. That's charted company right there. Hall of Fame company. I thought Kevin Love played a super game. 27 points, 7 rebounds, 12 for 23, but he need to get out that three-point line. I need him to attack the hole a little bit more. Tristan Thompson, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Like I said before, he's getting outplayed by everyone. Getting outplayed by JaVale McGee, Zaza Pachulia. Steph Curry's out-rebounding you. 18-6, Tristan. And I just want to say something too, Tristan. Drink some water. You look dehydrated. Dark circles around your eyes. Drink some water. You don't need no Gatorade. Drink some water. J.R. Smith. Taking 2 shots again. He was 1 for 4 the other night. The last night you take 2 shots with no points. Be aggressive. Earl Smith. Unacceptable. Kyrie Irving, 8 for 23. But the reason why he's 8 for 23, you know, and I don't know how Cleveland fans are going to say this. I'm a Cleveland fan. I'm going to speak the real. Klay Thompson is guarding Kyrie Irving. And the one thing I'm going to say about Klay Thompson that they're not mentioning about as you watch the game. Klay Thompson is a two-way player, folks. He's an offensive threat and he's a defensive threat. Kyrie Irving is 8 for 23. Kyrie Irving had 10 points when Klay was on him. So when he made that switch, when Klay had to go to the bench and he had to bring out little Ian Clark, yes, that's when Kyrie went to work. That's when Kyrie Irving scored 9 points on Ian Clark. So you get what I'm saying? So they know Kyrie Irving want to dribble. Then he want to penetrate. The one thing I'm gonna say, Ian Clark was going for a lot of the ball fake moves. Klay Thompson wasn't going for that. Klay Thompson is more disciplined on the defensive end. And that was one of the main factors why the Warriors won by 19 points. Kyrie Irving, they made him dribble. He turned the ball over a lot too as well. So the Cavs bench had 30 points. I'm still trying to figure out where's the defensive set at. Because right now, we know Kevin Love is a defensive reliability. And so is Kyrie Irving, folks. Let's be honest. Tristan Thompson is really not a center. Tristan Thompson is an undersized center. He's not being aggressive. 4 rebounds again. Had 1 rebound in the second half again, folks. Again. That's unacceptable. Let's get to the Kevin Durant. KD had 33 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 5 blocks. He won this game. He want to prove a point that, you know what? For me to beat LeBron, I had to go team up with 4 other Olympic gold medalists and all-stars. Yes, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Andre Iguodala. He went 4 from 8 from downtown, 50%. Kevin Durant, when he's playing like this, he's unstoppable. Yes, I said if Kevin Durant scored, I don't think Kevin Durant will score 30 points again. And guess what happened? He exploded for 33. You cannot win like that when he's going for 33, Klay going for 22, and Curry going for 32. You cannot win with these guys is doing that. Draymond Green, he was 3 from 6 together, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Like I said, keep saying it, Draymond Green. It's the gas to that Lamborghini. You fill that Lamborghini up with gas, it's going, gone. So I'm going to say, Klay Thompson, who found his stroke, 4 for 7 from the 3-point line, 8 from 12, 22 points, 7 rebounds and assists. He got going early. They got him involved early. It's dangerous when they all going like that. Then you got people coming off the bench giving you 10 points. Deshaun Livingston's giving you 10. The Ian Clarks of the world giving you 10 points. Because the Cavaliers keep leaving guys open on that 3-point island. I said if you want to beat the Warriors, I said you have to defend, rebounding, no second chance shots, which is leading to long threes. And that's what's going on. Too many defensive rebounds is giving up on the offensive end for the Warriors. The Warriors grabbing all the offensive rebounds. It's leading to long threes and 4-point plays. It's unacceptable. Ian Clark came in the game and gave you 10 points. Steph Curry was 7 for 17. He was 14 for 14 from the free throw line, 4 from 11 from the 3-point line. He had 32 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. The second triple-double in NBA Finals history. LeBron James and Curry would want Oscar Robertson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Walt Clyde Frazier. Sorry for the mishap. I'm looking right at the notes. And one thing I'm going to say. The Cavaliers, you better do something. Because right now, y'all in a heap of trouble. J.R. Smith can't find his route. Tristan Thompson can't rebound. Kyrie Irving waiting to the last moments, the last couple of games of the season, and want to put together one of the worst offensive displays I've seen. We know LeBron James is going to bring it every night. And I'm going to be honest about the Cavaliers. LeBron James right now look gassed. Get these couple of days off. Y'all don't need no Gatorade Fierce. You guys need to drink some water. Forget yoga. Get in the pool and relax those muscles. And let's get it back on. And before I leave doing this set, let's look at how the Cavaliers lost this game. The rebound edge went to the Warriors, 53-41. The assist edge went to the Warriors, 34-27. Remember I said last game the Cavaliers had 0 steals compared to the Warriors 12? Right now, the Warriors lost that because they had a lot of turnovers. Warriors had 5 steals, the Cavaliers had 15. The Cavaliers won that. The Cavaliers lost the blocks, 7-1. Warriors got that. The Warriors had 20 turnovers, folks, to the Cavaliers 9, and the Warriors still pulled out to win this game. Fouls, Cavaliers had 18, Warriors 19. Cavaliers relied on that 3-point ball so much. Cavaliers shot 28% from downtown while the Warriors shot 42%. Now circle that 42% because the Cavaliers keep switching on defense. Double teaming. You do not need to double team when a team like that have a team full of snipers, you're not going to win. That's what happened. The Cavaliers got destroyed from the 3-point line. And then one thing I'm gonna say about the Warriors, that this is one of the cockiest teams in the league. I don't know how many people have seen it late in the like in the third or fourth quarter. This guy, Wardell Steph Curry Jr., was laying down with an NBA towel on his eyes. That is a low blow. If I was the Cavaliers, I would watch that. You know what he's saying to the Cavaliers? Y'all ain't got it this year. We got this. So guess what? I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to take this 3-minute snooze. He said he's going to sleep on y'all. Y'all ain't even worthy enough to be watching right now. That's how he feel about y'all. The only time this team talk trash, when the game is tight, they don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. Steph Curry eventually. But when this team go about 15 or more and he start hitting these threes, he started talking trash. And Kevin Durant is talking trash. And this is why the social media was going in on Kevin Durant. Where was this at, Kevin Durant, when your OKC Thunder was up 3-1? You wasn't talking trash then. So with that, on that note, people are starting to hate the Kevin Durant factor. It's the same way how LeBron left and went to Miami. They starting to hate him. But it's all about Kevin Durant. A lot of people right now are starting to hate the Warriors. They starting to discuss. They talk about how good of a player Kevin Durant is. He is a good player. But where was this talent at when his guy Russell Westbrook needed him at OKC last year? When they was up on this same Warriors team, 3-1. So when he get this ring this year, if he do, because I'm still sticking with the Cavs at 6, but when he do get this ring, what they gonna say about that ring? Do that ring has an asterisk on it? You already know who I am. I'm Tay Wiz coming live from the Man Cave. You can follow me on my Twitter and my YouTube channel at TAE_WIGGS. You know I keep up on the latest scores and stats around these 2017 NBA Finals. Until then, let's go Cavs, defend the land. See y'all Wednesday. Peace.
It's a J Wiz.